Alright, from now on I'll get everything all set before I go out. This is kind of a pain. Hi guys, brought to you Wild Edge Outdoors. Back out on Lake Pend Orielle, going for some lake trout. Today I'm going to try something a little different. Usually the dodger I use is a silver and gold, but I'm going to try my favorite kokanee dodger. This here is my favorite kokanee dodger. And it just, I don't know, it gives it kind of a good wallop back and forth. For my bait today, just using this little hoochie, little squid. It's kind of a glow in the dark. I was just putting some light on it with my flashlight. So it glows for a while anyways. I'm not sure how long it stays glowing. But we'll show you what kind of action this has in the water. Once I get everything all untangled, kayak fishing has got its challenges all on its own. Alright, you can maybe see that there. Here's my screen I'm looking at. Ooh, there's a nice little cloud of kokanee down there. I'm just going to put out about 15 feet. And I'm trying my rod holder in a different position today, seeing if it's easier for me to get a hold of and easier for you guys to see when I get a strike. Hopefully that'll happen a lot. Well, that's going to hit. Well, that's already a problem. I'll have to move that a little bit. See if that works. Yeah, we're already in 70 feet. That's right where I want to be. Well, it's certainly a lot easier to get a hold of that reel. And I've got two reels, one that's left-handed, one that's right-handed. So I got when I do have them on both sides, I can get at the handles easily. They're both facing me. All right, trying to go about 1.3. We'll see how it goes. See if we graph anything today. I was out a couple days ago, and man, there was just nothing out here. Did end up catching I had a small rainbow on. Lost him right at the boat, but never had a rainbow fight so little. Didn't think I had anything on until he got to the boat. But he did release the downrigger. And then I had a small bull trout on. Those bull trout fight pretty well. It's kind of relaxing out here. September 1st, by the way. Yeah, we'll just relax and enjoy the day. Or the morning until it gets hot. It's supposed to get in the 90s again today. Now I just looked at the end of my rod and I can see the line is all tangled up around the end. Typical. There's always something. Now, before I go too far, I should probably check on my line. And I can untangle the end of that line. And I can also put my little UV stuff on here. I always forget to bring a rag of some sort. I got that stuff all over my downrigger handle. Looks like something down there. Looks like kokanee up above about 50, and looks like some kind of fish down. Probably Lakers on the bottom. I'm going to progressively be going out in deeper water here, so we'll keep adjusting our ball. Trying to keep it about 3 to 4 feet off the bottom. Going over a mark, and I see a fish down there. One of my waypoints. There's still a fish right here. It's right above my ball. Yeah, why is he so high? Come on, hit it. Didn't hit it last time. It's only fair you do it this time. be like that. And there's a fish above the ball. Looks like he's coming down to it. I think when they're that bluish color, they are way off to the side. Coming up on a few more waypoints that I marked last time I was out here. Fish should still be here because I didn't catch them. There we come. We're coming up on those waypoints now. Got about 4 of them in a real tight spot here. Should just do some tight circles. Yeah, there's a fish. Oh, way above my ball. I'm at 92. That fish is at about 70. Good size one though. He could swim down 20 feet to grab my lure. I mean, why not? And he did. Yeah, we got something on there. All right. He actually did swim down. That's awesome. Not fighting. I can feel the weight, but there's no fight. Oh, I see him down there. Yeah, it's a laker. Small one. I should quit messing around and actually get him in the boat. All right. Ooh, he's a fat little guy. I got a stringer here, but I didn't get it all ready, so I really didn't think I was going to catch any. All right. From now on, I'll get everything all set before I go out. This is kind of a pain. I normally put my stringer on the left-hand side, but since I'm fishing on that side, that's probably not a good idea. There we go. Now he's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's not too big, but hey, that's $15 right there. And I know I should get them in a cooler, but I don't have a cooler with me today. It's kind of a last-minute thing to just get out fishing. All right, awesome. Go back around that way. A lot of times there's 2 of them or more. So what is it? It's 8:10 in the morning, September 1st. I was in 92 feet of water now at that point, with the ball just 4 feet above the bottom. All right, let's see if everything's still working. Okay. What do you know? It's all tangled. There we go. Everything looks good. Get this thing a little bit more light, get it to glow some more. I don't know, which is best for getting them to glow? Flashlight light or sunlight? Anybody know? Anybody care? Oh, I don't want to put that stuff on again. Yeah, it still smells like that anise. Can't wait to take a look at the footage and see if you guys can see the line, the rod that actually released. Because I know that's my favorite part, is just having that thing pop off. Kind of nice if you guys can see it too, instead of me just telling you about it. Okay. Back in business. We're still over those waypoints that I marked. Oh, there's a little fish down there too. I'm about 3 feet off the bottom. I'm in 89 feet of water now. I'm going to do a kind of a little circle here and go back where I was. See if I can entice another one. Yeah, I've got a ice bag that I can put on the front of my kayak. Bought it last year, never used it. But at the end of the season, I should go and grab that and so I can have ice for my fish. I used to have a little camera mount that I could put my GoPro in as my downrigger weight. I lost it. I had about 200 feet of cable out. I went to crank it back up and the cable was rotted and broke. Lost all my cable, lost my camera housing, lost my GoPro. So I got all the stuff to make another one, and I can't wait to do that so I can hopefully see some of these strikes in real time. That'd be cool. I really get off on those underwater videos. Always have ever since I was a kid. Okay, I'm back at 92 feet. 3 feet off the bottom, coming up on those waypoints again. Oh, there's some fish at 50 and 60 feet. Well, that's only 40 feet to go. Yeah, just coming up on 2 of the waypoints, and then a little ways, and I got 2 more. Yep, there's a little fish above it. As you can see, I got the split screen. This is the last 10 feet of the bottom. This is the whole water column. Here's my little map. Oh, I gotta go down a little bit more. Maybe not. They've been a little higher off the bottom. Let's leave it there and see what happens. Remember one trip I was out here and I wasn't too concerned where it was, between 3 and 5. I think I was up at 6 feet and I was going over fish. I was graphing fish all over the place. Nothing was hitting it. Finally I lowered it down. I think it was 2 feet I lowered it. And boom. Nailed it. I'm going to go chase some of my old waypoints from a couple of years ago. See if there's anything out there. Nothing there. I'll go back to the 92 feet area. Oh! I see stuff on the screen now. This doesn't really feel even heavy. Oh, maybe I hit the bottom. I think that was just a release. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I didn't see anything on the screen when that let go. And I was getting a little shallower, so maybe it bumped bottom and let go. Okay, we're back at, well, we're at 87 feet now. That looks like a fish. Come on. You're hungry today, aren't you? And he is. Be on there. Feels like a little bit of weight, maybe. No fight at all. No, I don't think he's on there. Nope. Dang. Pretty cool to get a release like that, though. Seemed to be hitting better than last time I was out. Well, not that it needs it, but I'm going to put some more of this little slimy stuff on just because I like to. Well, that's 2 releases. 3 releases and 1 fish. And it looks like some more fish down there. Small ones are off to the side, but let's head back to that waypoint. Thought I would just be sitting out here doing not much of anything, just kind of sitting with my thoughts, trying to design some stuff in my head. But no, I'm busy with fish. What we can do is go back. That boat left. I was goofing around enough where that boat is gone, so I can go over to my other waypoints over here. Got a whole string of them. We'll see what's going on with that. Oh yeah. See what's going on with those today. The other day when I was out, I went over them and there was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Need a bigger screen. I can't read the numbers of my waypoints. They're just... So if anybody wants to send me a nice Garmin huge screen, I would really appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to get progressively shallower here too. There's a fish on the screen. Okay, you can see him there. Is he gonna bite? Come on. Come on. That's too much to ask for, isn't it? Yeah, I kind of thought so. Well, we're in about 74 feet of water now. Going through a whole mess of old waypoints. Let's see if they show any fish anywhere down the bottom here. If not, I'm going to head back to the deeper water. Yeah, I'm going over just a whole line of old waypoints. Not seeing anything down there. 74 feet of water. I think I'm going to head back to the deeper stuff. They were cooperating out there. Here I had to travel farther to be bored. It's doing much better closer into shore and closer to the landing. I can take a hint. Let's go. I think we're just going to do a circle and head on back. I don't want to keep this one fish off of ice too long. And I'm hungry. Heading towards another waypoint. I think this is a one from just the other day. If I could read the number, I'd be able to tell you. Please, I need a bigger screen. Okay, coming up on that waypoint. Let's see if there's a fish there. There's a fish 20 feet above it again. And that'd be cool if it came down and grabbed it again. I'm just going to say that was the fish that was 20 feet above. Now we're in 82 feet of water now. It's boring when there's no fish on the graph. Unless they come flying in from the side and I don't see them and they just... Oh, that looks like... Yeah, there's a fish right in the ball area. Hit it. There, it's not so boring anymore. At least I saw something on the graph. Well, at least over here there's some structure down there. Something. Out there in 70-some feet of water, it's all just flat. You ever have those days where you come out, you get one fish on right away, and you think, oh, this is going to be a good day. I'm going to get all kinds of fish. And it turns out you should have just gone right home after that? I haven't. Ooh. There's one on there. Yeah, that's definitely a fish. Hope it's not a bull trout. No, it's just coming up. Looks like a laker. Yep. Don't get off. All right. Nice. You're getting tangled in my line now. You're getting fish slime all over me. There, small one, but that makes two. It's nice to catch something right on their way in. I should have kept this over here instead of on the other side so I didn't get tangled in the everything. That was a nice added bonus, another little one. Again, we're going to call it for today. That was nice getting a second one right before heading in. We're almost to the dock now. I can't be more than 300 yards from shore and 71 feet of water. Like I said, it's not a very big one, but hey, it's good eating, and it's out here in Lake Pend Orielle. It's worth $15. So I'm very happy today. So if you found this enjoyable at all or in any way useful, feel free to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified. And we will see you on the next one. See ya.